I know. You guys have been waiting for me. I have been in HR, okay? HR has called me immediately. Okay, they didn't even wait. Okay, they just called me straight to the principal's office and they've made me watch the video over and over again. And they said, show me where, and use this pointer here. Use this pointer, the one that Kininda has to use in the court when it's beaming. No, you use the pointer today, okay? Remember when Advocate Mnisi Wemvula went to Builders and he went to get the long, I don't even remember what it was. Do you guys remember? hmm Yeah, HR had that for me and said, show us where. Because there's a reason why there's policies in place. There is a reason. Policies are there to put you in check. You check through your policies. If things don't fit in the policy, you don't do them. There's a reason why there's policies. And now on a Monday morning, hmm, on the 5th of May, 2025, I return from HR's office trying to explain myself. Okay, I failed to explain myself, and now they took my access card. Okay, they took my access card. They put restrictions on me. So, and I'm on a 30-day probation because I didn't follow my own policies. If you don't know, you don't know. You should have watched the video. But it's no. You know what? It's a good thing you didn't watch the video. If you didn't watch the video, don't worry about it. Okay, forget about it. Okay, if you don't know, forget about it. Hi guys, welcome back to Mzansi Unfiltered. We are back from the Pretoria North High Court. We're in present. Okay. No. You guys need to give me my credit. You need to give me my flowers. I called it. Okay, I called it. I said Shalolo was not going to be in court today. Api amangami. Okay. I didn't predict that Uztulele. Okay, Uztulele Nxumalo was also going to abscond the record today. I didn't predict that. Okay, I didn't see that one coming. He said, "You know what? I'm not doing this." Okay, I've been going to court. I've been going to court the whole year, my lord. I've been there. The last time I even had to stand up and say, Shalolo is sick. Man, what was I going to do if my lord was going to ask for a doctor's note? What was I going to do? What was I going to do? But here I am. I stand before you, Mzansi Unfiltered, to say, yes, we are back from court. We looked, okay? Some of us, we looked. We searched for magnifying glass. We said, where? Where, ladies and gentlemen? But here's the results of what happened in court today. Advocate Mnisi Wemvula stood up, okay? Tall, with no dark clouds over him. He stood up tall and said, I am here, my lord, and I am ready for the 19th of May 2025. My lord, though, what happened to my lord? It's you people online. My lord was so dismissive. Judge Nathan could never. He was so dismissive, like he didn't want to be there. We could blame that the accused were. Oh, man, don't even talk about the accused. My heart goes out to them. Did you see accused number 5? Fisugutle Ntuli drag himself to his seat. He's like, man, here we go again. Can you imagine how long those drives are? But I am of the opinion, I've never been incarcerated, but I am of the opinion any trip to the courtroom is a great trip. It's a field trip. It's a road trip. You get to leave the prison. But he just looked like, man, we're here again. We're out here again. Ladies and gentlemen, Judge Rata looked like he needed to be somewhere else. Like everybody was wasting his time. Advocate Baloy was in court. Same old, same old. He was ready with all his announcements as the litis dominus. Is it the dominus litis? Dominus litis? What am I saying? These are the things. See, go to HR, you get confused when you come out. But here's the thing, guys. Yeah, so Advocate Mnisi stood up. Advocate Mnisi, I'll say it again. Advocate Mnisi for the people in the back. Advocate Mnisi stood up and said nothing, okay, other than what we expected from him today. He did a good job. Well done to Advocate Mnisi, guys. If you're a channel member, make sure you drop that Mnisi emoji in the comment section down below, because we are here today celebrating Advocate Mnisi. He did the impossible, okay? I'm here standing fully aware that there's no way I could have read 60,000 records, okay? So he's ready to go. And then Advocate Mnisi, okay? And, Moses Sibiya didn't have to stand up to confirm his relationship with Advocate Mnisi. It seemed everything's cool over there. The judge also wasn't suspecting anything. And then Baloyi stood up one more time. We're like, oh man, no, Baloyi, don't do this to us. Nope. Baloyi is announcing something else. It's like, oh my gosh, the anxiety. Woo! So, yeah, those are the court updates, ladies and gentlemen. What else did I want to tell you? Yes, in true Mnisi style. Because if there's one thing about Mnisi, oh no. It is who is it? It's Baloyi. Baloyi needed us to know, okay? Baloyi needed us. That was for us, members of the public. Baloyi needed us to know that Mnisi Wemvula is onto something. It's called AVL, okay? Mnisi is up there talking about the AVL, and my Lord says, what is it that he needed? Okay, Baloyi didn't say. He said, well, he needed some additional information. And then my Lord said, what is this additional information that he needs? And Mnisi stands up in full confidence and says, well, it's the AVL of the Toyota Fortuner and the red Polo. Those two. Nothing more, my Lord. You thought I had a long grocery list? No. It's just those two. I just need to understand something. Because Njabs, shout out to Njabs on the Real Mastermind channel, aka, I'm not going to say allegedly, him. And him, Njabs. Njabs has poked some holes in the AVL that resulted in the ocean. Suddenly, Baloyi has a lot of work to do. Is that why Baloyi brought it to my Lord's attention? Like, hint, wink, a blink twice? I don't know. But yeah, that is it from me today. I'm going to add the clip from court today in case you didn't catch it. While you're watching that clip, I want you guys to look and see who is representing Mzansi Unfiltered. I want you to see who is representing Ubongani Ntanzi. And oh no, how can I say that? I'm so sorry. Let me say that correctly. I want you guys to look and see who is representing Mzansi Unfiltered and Thobisi Mncube, okay? And then I want you to see who is representing Ubongani Ntanzi, and of course Umalo and Shalolo are MIA. Okay, I predicted Shalolo, so give me my flowers in the comment section. I didn't see Nguman. Okay, that's my wild card in this video. Thank you so much for watching. You know the house rules. I'm not even gonna go into it. Okay, I'm not gonna go into it. And then that is it from me today. I'll catch you on my next upload. Bye.
As the court, please, my lord, all the accused are now here.
Okay, thanks.
The appearances for the state are still the same.
Yes.
Advocate Ngumalo is not here today. He sent a message last night to say that he has requested Mr. Ramosepele to stand in for him. Advocate Mshololo is also not at court today. Apparently, she has made the same arrangement with Mr. Ramosepele, subject to confirmation by
Yes,
him.
Mr. Ramosepele.
My Lord, as it pleases the court, indeed so, my Lord, on Friday afternoon, I received telephone calls from both Advocate Mshololo and Advocate Ngumalo requesting me to stand in for them since they are both in KwaZulu-Natal, my lord. So I beg leave from the court to go just and confirm that with their respective clients, my lord.
Okay.
If it may please the court, my lord. My
Yes.
lord, I've just conferred with the respective clients of my learned colleagues. They do not have a problem if I stand in for my colleagues, my lord.
Thanks. May you confirm with the accused, sir?
Mr. Mapisa kanye nami Mr. Ntuli abameli benu uNqumalo noMshololo abekho ubaba uMsipili uqeda ukukhuluma nani ke manje ethi uzoma endaweni yabo babili inkantolo ofisa nje ukwazi ukuthi niyakuvuma yini lokho so confirmed my lord.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Baroi.
As the court please, my lord, the right of cross-examination in respect of accused number 1 has been reserved until the 19th of May. However, the case was postponed to today for Advocate Mnisi to give an indication of how far he is with his preparation for cross-examination.
Yes, Mr. Mnisi.
As it please the court, my lord, I may confirm that we will definitely proceed on the 19th. Thank you.
You are confirming that you are ready, you will be ready on the 19th?
Yes.
Yes. The brigadier is not here.
No, he was excused,
He was excused, yeah.
on the previous occasion.
Okay.
I can just perhaps mention that Advocate Mnisi did request certain information from the state, and the state has furnished that information to Advocate Mnisi.
What's that information?
Well, the first item that they requested was the AVL records for the Fortuna, Toyota Fortuna, for the date of the 6th of June 2020. And that has been furnished to them.
Yeah.
Then the second item that they requested was the AVL records for the red Golf that was used by Sergeant Mhola on the 30th of May 2020. We have referred them to the relevant extracts of the evidence of Mr. Dupree, where he indicated that the red Golf was not fitted with AVL. We have obtained the affidavit of a facility manager in the South African Police, indicating, confirming that aspect of the evidence that the red Golf was allocated to the cold case unit, as well as the Toyota Fortuner. I think that is the information, the additional information that they requested from the state.
Yeah, okay, fine. So if we recall the evidence, that red Golf driven by, is it the lady, investigating officer, Mrs.
Sergeant Mhola.
Mahola, she did say it was not fitted with
Yes.
an AVL.
Yes, automatic vehicle location. And that was also confirmed by Mr. Dupree.
Dupree.
And we furnished the defense with the extract of the evidence of Mr. Dupree.
Any comments, Mr. Mnisi?
Thank you, my lord. Because of these new developments, my lord, it necessitates us having to go and see if, because there are so many police that were involved there, including the Metro Corps. So we definitely have to go sit down and pen a very formal letter and request the AVL vehicles of the AVL record of all the vehicles that were involved today, because that is central to our defense. It does not end up with Mohola's vehicle, I mean the vehicle that was driven by Mohola. And it strikes us very strange, my lord, let me actually put it on record, that it is very strange that the Fortuna was fitted with an AVL. Now when we're requesting the AVL record of the red Golf, and then we are informed. We don't dispute the information that's been told, but it's very strange that the red Golf, which was performing the same function as the white Fortuna, was not fitted with an AVL. So I don't know what criteria did they use to decide which vehicle should be fitted with an AVL record or not. I don't know. But with that as it may, it does not end up there. Therefore, we will proceed to request further AVL records from the motor vehicles that were also involved in relation to the arrest of accused number 1 and number 2 as well. Because those records are central to what they want to come and tell this court. And some of the aspects that we also want to put to the witnesses that are currently testifying and those that the state might wish to call in respect of these particular aspects. Thank you, Madam.
Yes, Mr. Ramasipili.
As it pleases the court, my lord, indeed so. It has come to our attention that several police officers, especially in my defense, accused number 2, that were central in the events of the 16th, the 18th, the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, and the 24th of June. We haven't received those AVLs, and they are central to us for the movement as to where accused number 1 was taken and by whom. So I'm going to similarly pen a formal correspondence communique to the state to request those AVLs for, in particular, the Metro police officers that were involved in the arrest, the transportation of accused number 2, my lord, as the court places.
Yes, Mr. Doloyi, any response?
Well, Mr. Ramasipili is done with his cross-examination.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still wants to have a second bite at the cherry. But yeah, we will, as soon as we've received the request, we will deal with it. We can just mention that we also asked for the AVL in respect of the white BMW. The court will recall that there was also mention made of a white BMW used by Sergeant Mokola. We've requested that, and we're still waiting for the AVLs in respect of that, the white BMW.
Yeah, the funny thing about this matter is that when all the councils undertook the cross-examination of the Pri, Mohola, and Mohani, they never made these requests.
Well,
Am I correct?
yes, that is
They
indeed
never
so, Madam. Yes.
transgressed the request that we need the AVL of the BMW, etc., etc. Am I correct?
Yes.
Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know.
Yes, indeed, that was never requested, Madam.
They just cross-examined to their satisfaction without mentioning that.
Yes.
But now
it
this
only
is
came up.
cross-examination. As I understand cross-examination, it relates to the evidence of Ginanda,
Yes.
not the other witnesses.
Indeed, and by accused number 1.
Yes,
Yes. The other accused have already,
they've already cross-examined.
cross-examination has already been conducted on their behalf.
Okay. So we postpone to which date?
The
19th.
ASEAN.
Maybe before we close, my lord,
Yeah.
I think I need to put this thing very clear and in its proper perspective. I mean, you cancelled to accuse number 1.
They're fine.
Yes. So legally, I'm obliged to refollow each and every information as per instruction that is giving me. It doesn't matter that the other office, there were officers who testified and these issues were never raised, but I'm only following instructions that I'm receiving from accused number 1 as his new counsel after the passing away of Mr. Mgomezo. Thank you, my lord.
So I must assume that number one never instructed his previous attorney or advocate, Mr. Mgomezulu, to follow up on these exigencies.
I'm not privy to what happened between the two of them, my lord, because
No, but you've consulted him.
I may not divulge the content
but
of my,
look, this is common sense. You don't need to
consultation to
be
the court, my lord. It's
a
it's a
Mandela.
privileged communication.
No, you don't have to have the wisdom of a Mandela to say, did you instruct your previous counsel, Mr. Mgomezulu, to do A, B, C, and D? It must follow.
But that's a privileged information again, my lord. I may not
No,
divulge
it is
it to the
privileged,
court.
but I am saying common sense tells you that you have to traverse that. Otherwise,
No, thank you, my lord.
and cross-examination only traverses what has been testified to by a particular witness. Am I correct, sir?
Well, one can go outside
Yeah.
the ambit of a witness evidence in cross-examination.
Yeah.
Basically, in cross-examination, one can cover any aspect as long as it's admissible in terms of the law.
Okay, fine. Okay, let's postpone to which day then? Postpone to
The 19th of May,
19th of May.
yes.
So on that day, are we going ahead, Mr. Nisi?
The fact that my lord would not have received this information
No.
will not stop us from proceeding.
My question is very simple. Are we proceeding on the 19th?
Yes, we are going to proceed.
Thanks. Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Brigadier Gininda will be around, is that not so?
Yes, indeed. This date was communicated to him on the previous occasion when he was here.
Okay, fine. Then we postpone for further cross-examination or cross-examination to the 19th of May for the cross-examination of Brigadier Gininda. Okay.
Siyahlehlisa-ke kuze kube ngeyi-19 ukuthi-ke u-advocate umnisi ezohloma-ke imibuzo kuyena ubrigadier Gininda. So buya ngazo i-19 kuyona le nyanga.
Okay, the court will adjourn then.